Hi, I'm Menza. I've had multiple sclerosis, MS, since 1996. I've been injecting myself with medication for over 25 years, and I wear braces so I can walk. Okay, I play chess to help with cognitive problems and find it is helping. Since my memory is bad, I don't try to memorize openings or anything. I just work with good opening principles. Okay, so I'm going to start a game and start seeing how everything goes so I can show you exactly what's happening. Okay, so I am going to be white. I start with center pawn development. Then I develop knights. I also call them Mounties because I'm Canadian. Okay, so let's see what other things. I'm going to bring out this Mountie next and then possibly. Okay, so bring that Mountie out. So I've got my Mounties pulling the wagon towards his king. So, yeah, uh, probably I develop my bishops so that they're not blocked in once I move pawns. Because my next move will wanting to be move this pawn. And I don't want to block in that bishop. Okay, so let's have a look here what happens. And he's attacking I 8. Okay. And then the next move is going to be bringing this bishop here. Okay, so, and then I'm going to castle. So let's see what happens. The players often they do often throw me off by playing really different moves and attack all the time. So it does tend to throw me off a little bit. But I gotta stop trying to allow this, or I don't try to allow this. Okay. So he's brought out his knight. I notice a lot of players don't develop their pieces. And like I have quite a few pieces out, whereas all of his pieces are back here. Okay, so now he took my knight, so now I'm going to take his bishop. And I really like how both my bishops are just filing in there. They like to file their nails a lot. They have to be neat. All right, so let's have a look here. What is going to be happening soon? I'm going to try next to castle, and then I like to move my queen up so that my rooks are connected. And I also look for where there's going to be a pawn opening so that I can get a nice file for my rooks. All right, we're going to castle. He has a little bit of his own spearhead. Okay, so now he's attacking my bishop. So I don't like to allow that to wreck my pawns. I'm going to move it back here. So many times I've actually lost that bishop for one reason or another. Okay. So I'm also noticing still that there's a lot of undevelopment on his side, if you would call it undevelopment. So I have to obviously take that back, and I'm going to take it with the rook pawn. Okay, so my next move will be to move the queen up so that my rooks are connected. I don't like throwing her out into enemy territory right off. This is something I see often. People do that, like, oh, I'm gonna go throw my queen out. But I mean, to each his own. So, yeah, I guess sometimes I gotta watch for traps because a lot of people play, they know every trap, and there are a lot of traps out there. So, okay, he's actually developed that. We're gonna move our queen. And I'm so far liking how. So always got to figure out for the rooks which files are going to be open so that they can be opened for with pawn exchange. So I'm seeing that if, well, I'm going to first bring this rook over, and I call rooks outhouses, so the king needs it. Now I'm fully developed. His queen is still in her opening square. He has not castled. His rooks are both in their opening square. So, oh, there's a castle. Okay. So now what I want to do is blow something open here. So this here is attacked twice, and I push the pawn. Oh, it's actually, okay, so if I push this pawn here, oh, I do that all the time. I gotta stop trying to do things. I guess I've done it, so. Okay, so now if he takes there, I takes, and then figure out how I've got my rook on it here. So now, just to try to give my queen a little bit of a hard time. So, question is, do I want to just move her up and attack that rook, or do I want to move her up here? She can be attacked by that. So, I think I have to move my queen maybe here. He's gonna try to take Mary. Back down without losing her. I've done that before. So he's obviously attacking this pawn that he can take for nothing. So if my queen can start doing something that would put something in jeopardy of his, this is what I try to do, counterattack. So I move her here. I protect that pawn. So do I want to do that? If he puts his knight down here, he can attack that. I'm gonna go here. So right now he has the option of like, do I want to take that pawn? So I'm right now I'm not seeing any. Okay. So if I take this pawn right now, something I do, or do I push it and attack this knight? Feel like I want to do that. Doesn't always mean there's something to take. It should be taken. Then he's going to have his pawn there again. I can blow that open in another way. Anyway. So now he's attacking that again. He had to move that definitely. So if I bring... What are you doing that cat? I don't know if you can hear my cat, but he's waking up from his cat nap. All right, so I'd like to move one of my rooks up to do something, but the thing is right now, his knight here, I don't want him there anymore. I'm gonna try and kick him. I see he still has an undeveloped rook. Queen's in her opening square. Okay, so I got rid of that knight. That was causing me a little bit of an issue for moving my rooks. So if I want to put my rook here and then double them, is that an idea? This can come down, down. If you want to try chess out to help your MS, start with first link in the description showing you how to set up the board and pieces. We also have how to move each piece videos to learn. Okay, so he's pushed that pawn there. Okay. I'm going to double my rooks here. One of the things also with MS is there's always throat issues. And I see a lot of things online. I haven't really read into them too much, but there's a few things. Okay, so his knight goes back to bishop goes. Okay, so he's probably thinking of going here. So now I see that if my bishop comes out here, it attacks this pawn, which is right now undefended. The only thing is the king can take it, so I need something else in there. I would have to possibly move another piece in there. Move here. And I go there. Try something here. Mm. So if I do that move and I'm able to move this rook over, so he's done that, I'm going to move this rook over. So he has it right now defended twice. And I now have it attacked twice. So I take it. He's in check. He has to take it. Oh, now he's got his queen on there. Okay. So I could get my queen up here, though I don't want her as one of the first ones that I take. Okay, so I would take. He has to take with his rook or queen. If I move this rook up to somewhere, no, I don't want to move it up there. Okay, that is not a good move. Likes where my bishop is right now. I want to push this pawn and then cut off where the bishop can go. That would be very poor. So, I think okay. This is getting sticky a bit. I do that, he'll be protected by the queen. I bring that, it's 2 moves to bring that rook over. My knight isn't doing what I want it to where it is. It's okay, but so what can this knight do? It needs to do something. And okay, I can move this if I want to here. And then what? Do I want to do that? And bring the other one up. I want to bring the queen up. I bring the queen up. Take. I don't want to waste a lot of time on this, but it's really sticky here. Perhaps if my knight goes here, I can put the knight up here, and then it blocks the rook. Okay. So I just do it. Okay. push that up for now. Because I do want to push this pawn. Yeah. Did that actually accomplish for me? I don't know. Though I will continue with my plan then. I'm going to try to connect the rooks on this file. Then that can start happening. I can go. What does he want to have happen there? Okay. So if I go bishop, take pawn, he goes, say, with his rook, I go rook, take, queen, rook. So right now, 1, 2, 3, his king is in there, so it makes it an extra one, so I don't have what I thought. So I take it with the bishop. I lose. Okay, so I need another piece in there, and his pawns are really stopping any of that from happening. Okay, so the pawn has been pushed. So I could, if I take it, he can't take it because, oh wait, no, my rook isn't there. I take, he can take with his queen, well then I loses his queen. Okay, so I will take this. The knight is there. I gotta watch that too. The knight can take. So let's look around here. If I move the bishop back to here, I move it back onto here, it would be attacking this pawn, which is really only defended once. So, but I mean, like, I need to attack it a second time. So I take, he can't take like that. He can take with that. So I want to take that back because of that. Hmm. Well, if I move it back again, I'd be attacking this pawn. So I'm going to move it back again. Well, actually, let me just look because right now his queen is, she's going to have to figure out what she wants to do unless I can cause a problem in there. My knight could do something that would be nice. He's really tied up right now. If I was to move my rook onto this file, and my queen could get into it. So he takes, he loses queen. Uh, So I'm gonna set up to do that then. It's interesting, my rooks are way out um in front of the pawns now, so they don't have any pawns blocking them at all. They are just free to roam. So I'd like to do it so I have another attacker on this spot, which the queen would be good, but obviously I can't be taking this pawn because of that pawn. And this rook is doing a good job. I don't want to move him here because he blocks the queen. So I can't obviously move that one here. Okay, he's moving his king out of that problem. So, okay. What can this bishop do? He's kind of blocked in there. I don't want to block him in. And that's what I've done. And my knight needs to start getting out here. So knight has to be on this thing. Queen comes up here. I gotta free this bishop. So now do I want my rook over here? And my bishop can move, and my bishop goes right here. His king has to stay almost where he is. His queen is getting a little tied down. Just need more pieces to be able to get in there. So, oh, I'm gonna lose on time, which is really happening all the time. They have so much time, they can just go for a sub and come back. And okay, attacking my knight. So I have to get it out of there, which I'm gonna go over here. Start getting it into the play, I guess. If I put him up here, blocks the rook, but I can move him after that because I'm looking at some things here. So if I take right now, that's defended. But he's gonna take that. If I started getting myself into a problem, I could go like this. So now if he takes, I get that. My queen will be able to get in there a little bit. Maybe she can find another way in. She's pretty good at that. So if I take that now, well, he can't just take. Yeah, I'm really losing on time. I've got to get him out of here and start doing something. My king at the Chamal at the moment can go right here and put him in check, but is that oh, then it will actually be attacking the queen and the rook. So that will be what I'm doing next, because now that my bishop is here protecting that square, okay, uh, it's always good when, especially when you're losing on time, to figure out what your move's going to be, provided you're allowed to. Okay. He pushes, then I will take it. Yep. But what will I take it with? I will take it with my knight, because then I'm okay. Pushing doesn't solve anything, because right now he has three different things. He has his king that can be attacked by my knight, and also his queen and his rook. So I still do this. Now he has to figure out a way out of that. And check. Okay, and I've got to get some pieces just moved. I can't even do the old think about what you're doing anymore until I get a little bit more time here. I don't think that was very good. Now my rooks are pretty much locked in there. Okay, so my queen has to get out here. Oh, maybe to a legal square would be a good idea. Put her here. Okay. Oh, I always miss these things. People are probably like, how they missed that? They must be really blonde. Okay. So now I'm very low in time. I can't think about anything. Oh, I go here. Well, if I would have taken, no. I don't have enough going on here in a good way. All right. So I can move this rook onto this file. I have to take that because he's going to try and queen. Next move, we're not going to fucking allow that. Pardon me. I'm always allowing them to queen and to take my queen, and I have nothing, and it's annoying. It's really annoying, really tiresome. I see that can go over. I've got 41 seconds, so if I can get more faster moves. Faster moves, though, sometimes can mean that I lose pieces because I'm missing things very often. Okay, so he's gonna try to get something happening there. Now I'm attacking his queen, so he has to deal with that. And his knights are off on some sort of crusade. Okay, so 48. Okay, let's go. With my rook there, I can put him in check. And Yeah. Put him in check. Though there was probably something a better move. I think about these better moves when you can't even have a minute. So if that knight is causing me a problem for anything with this pawn, but there are other things happening here, so if I can get pawns are really causing issues. Okay, so I can now move my bishop here. He's again in check. And what else can I do? I can go like this and put him in check. Okay. We have to watch if I can get in there. My queen, I don't think he wants that. Now my queen can come to this square here. That's where my queen wants to go next. It isn't putting him in check, but queen's protected. I can take this pawn unless he's going to do something to protect it. And then he will again be in check. So what can he do? He can go there. Queen can cause something. Okay. So he's going over there. Check. Oh, if I take, well, I have to take it because I'm in check again. Watch where that knight controls for sure. I don't want to block that rook. If I go here with my bishop. Wait, I can go here and go check. Check. His knights are protecting another. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Time trouble, throw pieces into the fire. That's what I do. Okay, where did he go? Okay. It's up +5. Well, oh, I make myself so mad. But I guess what do I expect when I have to make my moves in seconds and I can't even think? Well, take it. Take your pawn. Take it. Okay. If I push that pawn, I just lose it. Push this pawn here. It protects it. I gotta get my king in this action. So I probably should just resign. I mean, I'm down everything. So saying he's up +5, I'm down everything but my one rook. So I think, how does that work? So he is wanting to take that. No, I don't, I'm tied. I'm hog tied. Oh well. Just I guess I do that, he takes that. Let's get my king up here. I'll be protecting that pawn if I move the other one. So I don't want to exchange rooks. So how do I stop that? I have to obviously put it where if he takes me, I take him back. So, okay. I'm going to stop that and then he's going to queen the other one. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, take with your knight. It's so easy when you have knights there. And I got nothing. Just as easy if you have all the pieces and your opponent doesn't. Really is. Done that. Oh, I'm attacking his knight, but oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm in check. Well, why not? Here comes the queen. He's gonna take. So funny. Probably thinking, why don't you resign? I just think. I think maybe now that the queen is on the board, I think it's time to resign. Okay. Thanks for watching. Even though I lost, it's good for my brain. Okay, let's get this off of here and thanks for watching.